Oh man.
High-speed cornering. This time you'll take the final corner at Monza. The key is taking high-speed corners is speed control. You also need to make fine adjustments with the throttle. This will help to maintain a stable racing line. Thanks for the hint. Oh well, that did not work out like I planned. It does not slow down like I think it will. That is for sure. Third time's a charm. We'll take it. We'll take it. Silver, we'll take those. High speed corners 2. This time you'll take the final corner at Big Willow. As you'll need to learn the difference between braking for a stop and braking for a turn. Once you slow down to take the right hand corner before the finish line, you'll ease off the brake a little and turn. Well, thank you very much. I think we can at least get silver on that. We'll do more and more. That is fog. You gotta be booking it. For the first right-hand corner, slide into your turn, accelerating only when you're facing the exit. When driving on snow, it is important to accelerate in the direction your car is facing. Oh, thank you, Sherlock. Racing line expert 1, take the famous S-shaped corner at Suzuki Circuit. To take the S-shaped corner at the Suzuki Circuit, let off the accelerator and orient yourself with precise braking. Then try to clip the apex. Okie dokie, Smokey. That one wasn't too difficult. Take a high-speed chicane and a sweeping corner. To take the first chicane, it's important not to pull away from the apex. Enter the chicane too quickly and you'll end up missing it. To end, use the curbing to plot a wide line.
That is unfortunate. That is so unfortunate.
Well, bronze seems very attainable, that's for sure. Bronze is very obtainable, that is for sure. Wish we could spit some more silvers or golds out. We need to be going for gold. This time you'll have to shave off time on a section with various elements. Consecutive corners, sloped corners, blind corners, rounded corners. Make use of everything you've learned up till now. Since you'll be in a fast car, you'll want to be careful when accelerating. Excuse me. Taking consecutive corners on a snow-covered track. There are bumps on this course that will send your car flying. To be mindful of the uneven terrain on the starting straight.
Damn.
Holy shit. Money. Fudge. Yeah, fudge. Yeah. We got the moolahs. Story time. Collection. Inline 6 powered BMW's completion. Completed. 6-star roulette ticket engine. Extra menu number 14. Collection inline 6 powered BMWs. These 3 inline 6 powered BMWs are the picks of their respective eras. A magnificent collection indeed. BMW or Bavarian Motor Works was a company that was founded on engine building. Okay. Its emblem signifies a spinning propeller, suggests that the company started with aircraft engines. In 1917, it released the first product, an inline 6 engine called the BMW 3A, or LLA. Touted as the perfectly balanced engine, the inline 6 layout cancelled out the rocking motion of the cylinders, offering high reliability and performance. It was used to power many famous airplanes. Having made a name for itself in engine production, BMW next turned to automobiles, producing many renowned cars and automobile engines. But the highest praise has always been reserved for its smooth as silk inline 6. The E46 M3, the company venerable venerable sports sedan, can't read today, was the last M3 to come equipped with the naturally aspirated inline 6. Not only is its S54 3.2 liter engine powerful and responsive, it also roars like a lion. Although BMW also built V8s for its M3, it never abandoned the inline 6. The M2 competition is one excellent example of its return to form. Propelled by the twin-turbo 3.0-liter inline-6, this compact and capable of hitting exotic car speeds. Tracing your way along the M family tree, you're bound to come across many great inline-6 powered cars, and the 3.0 CSL from 1973 is definitely one of them. Fitted with the 3.0-liter inline-6 and then later a 3.2-liter version, this machine was a major player in touring car races. Some 130 years have passed since automobiles adopted the internal combustion engine, yet few have left the mark on history quite like the BMW's ever-evolving inline-6. Jesus, was that mouthful. Holy snap, another one. Okay. Once you collect your present, I got some stories to tell you about the car. Story time. Yay, story time. 5-star roulette ticket. Collection SEMA GT awards. This is a collection of awesome cars that have won the SEMA Gran Turismo award that celebrates cool high-performance cars. If you're wondering what SEMA is, it stands for Specially Equipped Market Association, a group established in 1963 to bring together businesses involved in the manufacturing and marketing of high-performance automotive parts. And they put on the famous SEMA show, an automotive aftermarket trade show held in Las Vegas every year the first week of November. The SEMA GT Award was a title presented by Gran Turismo that was part of the sponsorship deal that began in 2003. In the US, there has long been deep-rooted culture of car customization and performance tuning. American car enthusiasts improved and performed and styled their cars beginning with hot rods in the 1930s. The SEMA GT Award pays homage to the shining jewel of the custom car collection. It provides fans around the world the chance to experience these cars through Gran Turismo. The Mach 40 was the recipient of the GT Award in 2012, produced by Eckhart Rod and Custom of Oregon. At first glance, it looks like a 1963 Ford Mustang, but on the inside it's a monster machine with a mid-mounted Ford GT V8 engine. The SEMA GT Award has been given not only to American hot rods, but European and Japanese tuned cars as well. The Fuga Z, based on the Nissan 240Z, is a winner from the 2015, and its owner, Sung Kang, is an actor from the Fast and Furious movies. The Rocket Bunny body kit is especially menacing, and the car comes powered by a naturally aspirated version of the famed RB26 Skyline GTR engine. More than a few winners at the SEMA GT Awards began life assuming road cars, but then transformed the tarmac-eating monster machines. The 2018 winner by the Greening Auto Company took a revolutionary compact Maverick and turned it into a hot rod. It was packed with a fully tuned 427 cubic inch V8 which resulted in a 200 mile per hour top speed, approximately 322 kilometers per hour. It's all about seeing how far you can take your dreams with your cars, and the SEMA GT Award is perpetual embodiment of that endeavor. Ooh, I botched that, but whatever. Y'all get the point. Let's So see these roulettes. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? 5-star, then 6-star engine. Big bucks, no whammies, big bucks, no whammies, big bucks, no whammies. Come on, baby. Oh, 100K, that'd be alright. That'd do just fine in my pocket. Do just fine in my old pocket. Costs a lot to brace. Ain't quite nickel and diming me, boy. Nickel and diming me. What engine are we gonna get? Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Definitely don't want any whammies with the engine. A rough. Oh, CTR 307. Whatever that is. Oh, whoopsies. Gulp.